What's up, y'all? Welcome back for another video. Today I want to show y'all, if you're unaware, of how to not very easily, but it is a very simple way of making profit from buying singles and grading them if you would like to do this. So let's just dive right into it. Okay, so we are on Reddit right now. Reddit has become my top place for sourcing product cards. Like, a good chunk of the product I've opened on this channel has been from Reddit. It's the best prices you're gonna get because everyone sells at 80 to 90%, and it's just, I feel like it's so much better in my opinion than dealing with eBay. But basically, I'll just take you guys through my process. I'll show you guys one I actually did earlier today, for example. Okay, so here is the post. Have 2 PSA slabs, some singles, want PayPal. So I clicked on what they have, and then it showed me this list. I saw the Charizard. I feel like this Charizard is so undervalued in my opinion. The top card of the set being $57 is just crazy to me. And plus this card, so in a 9, it's about 75. So you would still break even if you were to buy this and then sell it and then send it to get graded. But if it's a 10, it's like over $300. So I don't like Charizards at all, so this would definitely be a sell one for me. But as soon as I saw it, I was like I'm pretty sure I was the first person on this post. So I instantly said, could I see close-ups of Charizard? And then someone else was thinking the same thing. He went ahead and hit me with the close-ups, and from my viewing, front looked really clean. All the centering looks really good on it. And then the back looks super clean too. There might be like the tiniest of whitening up in here. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but like the centering is really good on the back too. And at least from the picture, I'm not seeing much whitening. So I thought this was a really good card to go after. So after reviewing that, I asked 55 shipped for it, because people usually sell about 80 to 90%. And then for shipping with tracking, which is usually, it's a kind of like a rule of thumb that everyone does it for $30+ cards. I honestly don't really care too much. I think some people just get worried about their stuff getting lost in the mail. I've never had any problems with that, so it's not the biggest concern to me, but it makes sense if people want to do that. So because the card is valued around $57, if you take off about 10%, that's like $6. So get down to like 51, and then plus 5 for shipping, so it's around 55. So that's why I said 55 shipped for it, and then they said, yes sir, sounds good, PM to finalize. So then I'm not going to show it obviously because it shows my address and everything, but then I direct messaged him. He hit me with his PayPal, and I sent it over, sent my shipping information, and now it's on the way. I got a beautiful Charizard card on the way. And here's the thing, y'all. If it doesn't look like it's going to get a 10, it's no big deal. I'm literally just, as soon as I get it, going to repost it for sale on here, and I will get the same exact amount of money that I spent on it right back to me. So no money lost. But if I review it and I think it's a really clean card, then it's a potential to get sent to grading. And especially with that card, for example, a potential of over $200 in profit. So, which of course, most people aren't going to sell Super Gem Mint cards all the time. So that's the part where you really have to grind it out and just be as active as you can. As you guys know, I've mentioned medical issues every so often, so I don't like work or anything right now. I've been directed to stay at home for the most part, so because of that, I am very active on this Reddit. I check it at least like every half hour to hour to see all the new posts, and because of that, that allows me to get first priorities on a lot of cards that I see, which is really awesome. And very hopeful for this card because I have no care for it at all. There's a bunch of cards that I'm looking for right now in 10 status. Let me actually show you guys a couple. These are a couple of the ones I've already picked up that, in my opinion, look worthy enough to send. For cards that I want to keep in my PC, I'm actually going to send them to Ace because, one, they're more lenient on getting a 10 compared to PSA, and two, I love how the Ace Lab artworks look. And if I'm going to keep them PC'd, because yes, Ace, especially in America, does not sell super well, but if I'm keeping them PC'd, I do not care. They're not going to leave my collection anyway. I will not sell them. So if they get 10s, then perfect, and I got the beautiful artwork to go along with it. If it comes back a 9, I'm just going to crack it out and sell it. So yeah, so here's some cards I got. I got the, okay, it's going to be kind of hard to see, but I got the Sawsbuck illustration rare. Such a cool card. I also got the Deerly, and I'm waiting on that to get here. Really hope it's in 10 contender condition as well. These cards are so cool. I'm going to try to get them sequential, and as you guys know, they line up. I hadn't seen this card in person before. Like, I've obviously seen it in the pictures when I bought it, but as soon as I opened it and looked at it in person, I was like, damn, this card is like a lot better looking than I realized. So I'm really excited to have these. And when reviewing it, the only thing I was worried about is the centering's a bit off, but Ace's centering is 60-40, and I believe it falls within that, so I'm semi-confident on that card, so I'm sending it in. I also got the Lickitung IR. I just love the artwork on this card, and I love Lickitung. And this card actually looks like really, really good, other than like minor off-centering on it. There's like absolutely no whitening on it. I think that's like a clear shot for a 10, most likely. And then one of my big ones that I want in a 10 so bad, it is the Houndoom from Shrouded Fable. As I said in my last video, the S to F tier list, Shrouded is so underrated in my opinion, and this is one of my favorite illustration rares that has come so far, like in the creation of illustration rares, and I was so overly happy when I got it and reviewed it and believe that it's gonna be a 10 qualifier. I was very excited for that. So those are the 3 I currently have. Like I said, they're not always winners because you can obviously, like, you can't see all of the details in a picture, right? For example, like, I've had fails too, of course. Like, I currently have them in my trade binder to sell or trade for other cards. Like, for example, this is another one I really want in a 10. The Goldingo SIR. Bought this off someone off eBay, and it unfortunately just has too much whitening on the corners. I was really 50-50 on this, but I want to be certain on this card because I want it in a 10 like as soon as I'm able to. So just stuck it into the trade/sell binder. And then another one that didn't turn out well, unfortunately, was the Greninja Shrouded Fable promo. This card is so sick too. I want this as a 10 for my PC as well. The artwork on it's so good. I want this and the Kingdra. I actually bought them together, and they both ended up not being in 10 condition after I closely examined them, which was a bummer. But like the Kingdra, I already traded that for other cards that I needed for a set that I'm completing. So I'm still going to get the same value out of the cards, even if it gets here, I review it, and I'm like, oh, bummer, this isn't 10 worthy, this isn't what I was hoping for. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. You can, of course, do this on eBay as well. I just like how Reddit works much better, just like pricing wise, and just like actually being able to like talk with people in a community. It just feels a lot more like, it almost feels like an online trading card show, which is cool to me. It's like my version of trading cards while I can't go out and about right now. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. And like I said, with that Charizard, like say I send it off, it comes back a 9. Well, actually, I'd probably just sell it as a 9 since the value of it as a 9 is a little bit higher. But like, let's say with another card where, because most IRs and SIRs from Scarlet and Violet, when they're 9s, they're practically the exact same price as raw. So if that were to happen, I would just crack it out of the case and trade it or sell it. Like, it's just an infinite process until you finally find the ones that are 10s and ones that you're very hopeful for that will grade well. So this is what I use, r/Pokemon PKM and TCG TRADES. So you'll just search that in when you get Reddit, that exact thing, and this will pop up, and then I just sort it to new posts, and like I said, every half hour or so, I go back on here, and there's so many people in this community. How many people? There's 65,000 people in this. And I would say there's like at least 50 posts a day. So even if you're not super active on here, you are always bound to catch something. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for this video. Just wanted to spread that information for others in case they weren't aware of it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that style of video. A lot more chill video and very just like rundown video, but I wanted people to know about it just in case it's helpful information to some, because I feel like, because when I got back into Pokemon, I had no idea how useful Reddit was. I'm pretty sure Facebook Marketplace is also another good one. I just have never tried it. Yeah, it was really helpful for when I learned about Reddit. Like I said, it's where I get a majority of my cards and products now, so hope this was helpful for some of y'all. And let me know how your guys' experiences have been with buying cards off there to try to grade. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching, y'all. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel and want to keep seeing videos, make sure to sub. We're getting very close to 100 subs, and I'm excited for that. And yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, y'all. See you next time.